Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? It's your boy Lamont, and I'm coming to y'all with some not so good news. So today is Monday the 6th, and I went fishing on Saturday the 4th with my dad to a nice little spot that we found hidden just off of I-75 in like near the border of Atlanta Plano. So I was out there. We were recording, or I was recording. The first battery died, and I didn't change out the battery, all due to the fact of while we were out there, the bite was non-existent. We've been there we've been there twice prior to going Saturday, and uh, we know that there's all sorts of fish in there. The first time we went, we saw bass just blowing up the water like crazy. The second time we went, we had I think heck my dad outfished me. He was throwing like a little chunk of live worm on a pole, and he pulled out like six bass. Uh, Not decent size, no toes or anything, but nice decent size for really a small pond. So, um, but yeah, no, we went Saturday and we didn't even get a nibble. So, so some observations that I did make was just the fact of when we got there first, it was bird central. Like you had all these water turkeys, seagulls, cranes. I think there was a blue heron. Yeah, it was. They were out there. And then like along the bank, like five, 7 yards from us, you could there was quite a bit of like there were there were there were big shiners, but they were all dead. Some looked like they were just rotting, and some looked like they were just half eaten. So some observations was that well, not observations, but a hypothesis I made was maybe that little pond turned and in part might have killed quite a bit. Um, Second, the birds plucked the fish out. Third, someone someone may have fished everything out of there. Yeah, no, like I said, it was. I mean, like you could see like little schoolfish, shad, like skimming across, like bolting. But man, we did everything. My dad threw that worm out. Then he started throwing crank out. I'm throwing everything left and right. I threw that storm swim bait that I used when I caught the that striped bass when I went out to Trinity River. I threw uh a couple finesse rigs. I threw a crank jerk. Just was not getting anything, and I mean we exhausted every inch of that water, some way, shape, or form. So unfortunately, yeah, nothing usable. But with that being said, I figure I'd counteract that with an unboxing. And what else would I unbox? But a Monster Bass box. Uh, Now, it's not that it's not I'm sponsored by them or anything like that. I just figured why not? Got the deal for like $25 because of a like $10 off coupon for the first box. So I'm like, why not? So I figured I'd do that. So with that being said, without further ado, let's pop her open. All right. Gotta love stickers. I can't wait till I get some boat of mine to. Ooh, this is okay. This is nice. But anyway, yeah, can't wait till I get a boat that I can, slap these little puppies on. So let's see here. This Regional Pro Series. This month we are featuring baits from the following brand partners: Booyah Bait, Lunker Hut, Lunker Hunt, Arbogast, V&M, Rattle Trap, Rabbit Baits, X Zone Lures, and Daichi fishing hooks. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. So already I see the Lunker Hunt at the top, freshwater lure winner. Something about $9, so I guess on the shelf this is a $9 lure. Looks like, yeah, no, it's the Phantom Spider. A lot, I've heard a lot of that. I've heard great things about this top water, so I can't wait to test it out. Next we have the Rattle Trap, 1/2 ounce 3-inch lipless crank. Okay, I can get behind that. Next we have an Arbogast Hula Popper, another top water. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me give you a little close up of these real quick. Because I know what they look like, but heck, you may not. So, Lunker Hut Spider, the Rattle Trap lipless crank, and the Arbogast Popper. So far, here we have Rabbit Baits, finesse worms with a tail. Ooh, I can see myself. I can definitely see myself tearing up with a shaky head and Texas rig. If I actually do a Texas rig, I'm just doing everything shaky head because I use the U hooks. No, of course you don't know. Next up, we have the V&M Wild Thang. Pork Shed 2.0, green pumpkin, flukes. So we'll see how that works for me. I haven't used flukes a lot, so we shall see. Next we have, apparently this is the exclusive bait for MONSTERBASS, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Exclusive. So, little 3-inch Neds. Hopefully they work. Got another, this looks like a popper, but it is, oh yeah, it is a popper, but it's a lipped popper. Let's see. Well, first off, here's what it looks like. So now, yeah, the first lipped popper, the Booyah Prank, has a new larger size shore to entice big bass, whether it's working on top or swimming just below the surface. It contains all the same features that made the smaller size popular, like the unique lip, ridges on the back, and a feather dressed back treble. The new size allows anglers to throw the prank on larger casting gear, gain casting distance, and target bigger bass with every pop, chug, and swim. So I guess with this, so it's a floater. I can I can use it as a top water, pop in it, and then also just a nice retrieve. Be a nice little crank up with that size lip. Probably like 2 to 4 feet. So maybe do some damage with that. All right, and then of course we have the Daichi, the world's sharpest hooks, red. So you know what? Red is dangerous. So I'm definitely gonna try and use that. You know what? Like I said, I'll start doing like other hooks or other rigs. Like I said, I've only been doing the shaky head with the U head. So I guess with that, I'll go ahead and start doing like Texas rigs, Carolina rigs. Once I start learning how to do rigs and stop cheaping my way through rigs. But yeah, that is it. Also, because y'all may not know this, but because I know I'm doing this like a week I'm doing this video a week after my first recording. I will try and put this, I'll try and partner this on to my other video, but let's see, how much time have I used up? We are almost at 12 minutes, so you know this might just be another 10-minute video. But that's about it. One more thing. So, well, it's not like I'm adding anything else, but next weekend, next Sunday, I will have the video camera ready, but just a heads up, I will be going to some private property up in Salina. Met a guy at a Chili's, believe it or not, with my buddy, who just invited us out to fish his little pond. He says he keeps it stocked, and he's kept it stocked, and he honestly hasn't had anyone fish his pond in a few years. So I'm excited. My buddy's excited. The owner somehow is more excited than both of our excitements combined to see what he has in his pond. So definitely next week will be, well, hopefully next week is a fun time. Cranking it, ripping, and beaching, hopefully. But that is it, all I have for today. I bid y'all farewell, and I will see y'all next week.